We need to have a community forum where we bring together city officials, law enforcement, and other stakeholders in the community together around the conversation of what can we do moving forward to better protect our citizens when they come in the interactions with the police, where the police are able to walk away with their lives and citizens are able to walk away with their lives, whether they go to jail or not. People
don't forget about that fact. Exactly. Let's not forget about that fact. So make sure you stick together.
I cannot bring the young man back like I told his mother, but we're going to make sure that it is handled right.
There you see the raw emotion from earlier today, a story we've been following all day. We begin at 6 with continuing coverage of this officer-involved shooting in Savannah tonight. I'm Kevin Holmes.
And I'm Jennifer Andrews. We begin with the very latest breaking details. We are now learning new information just into the WJCL newsroom. The GBI says that the officer-involved shooting happened at 11:08 this morning on Augusta Avenue between Eagle Street and Cummings Street. The initial investigation shows that officers arrested 29-year-old Charles Smith on outstanding warrants. Well, Smith was handcuffed behind his back, but Smith was able to move his hands to the front of his body and kick out the window of the patrol car. The officer said they saw that he had a firearm. Well, this encounter resulted in Smith being shot and killed at the scene. A firearm was found under Smith's body. The arrest encounter is captured on video. An autopsy will be done tomorrow.
We have a live look right now at the current scene. The community taking to the streets in a peaceful protest as we speak. Streets are being blocked off.
And we have team coverage of this working for you to hit every angle. Ashley Lincoln spoke with witnesses and has local reactions, also live at the scene. And Brandon Lavorgna was one of the first reporters on the scene. He takes us back to those first moments. But we began with WJCL's Nick Notario. There he is live at police headquarters where a news conference has just wrapped up. Nick?
Waiting for about an hour for Chief Tolbert to finally address the media. We have not heard from anyone within the police department for the past few hours. They came out and read a very brief statement. They said the officer that was involved in today's shooting is David Janot. The name David Janot, J-A-N-N-O-T. He has been placed on paid administrative leave. That was pretty much all that Metro Police was willing to say, because it's been turned over now to the Georgia Bureau of Investigations. And they basically read the information that Jennifer just provided with you. But again, real quick, Charles Smith, 29, was being arrested on outstanding warrants, placed in handcuffs, but was able to move his hands, break out a police window. Police say they saw him with a gun, and then they opened fire. The investigation revealed that there was a gun found under Smith's body. Now, we tried to ask some questions, but police said that they would not take any questions. All that they would confirm is that David Janot, an officer here within the police department, has been placed on paid administrative leave. We're going to continue to follow this information, and we're going to keep on this because GBI said that they were able to get video evidence from today's shooting. So hopefully we'll learn more as everything kind of unfolds. But for now, reporting live outside police headquarters, Nick Notario, WJCL News, working for you.
All right, thanks, Nick. Well, it was a hectic scene near the shooting earlier today.
Let's take a listen as the Metro Police chaplain tried to calm the crowd earlier today.
The point is this. Don't forget about that family.
That's our family.
Exactly. Let's not forget about that family. Make sure you stick together as a family. That's my point. Stick together.
There's Chaplain Brown with the Metro Police Department and large crowds of residents. They've been on the scene ever since that shooting.
Well, WJCL's Ashley Lincoln is working for you and has been canvassing the neighborhood, talking to concerned witnesses. She joins us now with more. Ashley?
Well, Kevin and Jennifer, I can tell you that a peace rally has just started down here. If you take a look behind me, you can see where the marchers have been walking down Augusta Avenue. Alderman Estella Shabazz showed up and she shared words with the mother and the suspect's girlfriend. We also talked to the mother and the suspect's girlfriend. Again, this community is very emotional with what happened today. The mother and the girlfriend are still asking many questions along with the community, and we're going to take you back now. People in this neighborhood say this is yet another young man that has died in these West Savannah streets by a gun. Witnesses tell us they saw police handcuff the suspect and place him in the back of their squad car. Now, these witnesses say the suspect started to kick out the back window. They say the officer got out before firing several shots into the back of the suspects. Now, the GBI has taken over this investigation at the time, but people in this community still have many questions, many unanswered questions that they say they want answered.
When the car stopped, all you see the police officer come out of the driver's side door and pull the gun out. You ask the man, is you ready to die? Pull the trigger 3 times. You see the man laying on the ground, handcuffed. He's handcuffed, still handcuffed. You shot him 2 more times.
And again, this is reaction from a witness on the scene. There are a lot of different accounts of what happened that's circling around. Some people are saying the suspect was running from officers, while some even say the suspect pulled a gun on the officer. But none of this has officially been confirmed. I know the GBI just recently released a statement about this situation. But again, a lot of people in this community have a lot of questions they want answered. And a peace rally has started and is underway. As I mentioned earlier, they were making their way down Augusta Avenue. Some city leaders showed up. Alderman Shabazz, she talked to the mother and talked to the crowd, and they want this to be very peaceful. They want to find answers and they want to get to the bottom of this. But we're going to still work on this story, and we'll have more on WJCL News at 10 and 11. But for now, reporting in Savannah, Ashley Lincoln for WJCL News.
All right, Ashley, thanks so much. And meanwhile, we just received a news release from the city of Savannah, exactly from Mayor Edna Jackson. I'm going to read part of it right now. Mayor Edna Branch Jackson released the following statement, quote, "I am distressed at today's shooting in West Savannah that left 1 man dead, a family grieving, and a community with many questions. I share many of those questions. There will be answers, but for the moment, I ask for patience." Chief Tolbert immediately brought in the Georgia Bureau of Investigation to conduct a thorough and independent investigation into the shooting. That is proper. We must now give authorities time to do their job.
And the news release goes on to say, "I met today with the victim's family. I grieved with them. I spoke with West Savannah residents and I listened to them. I talked with police leaders and relayed our citizens' concerns while offering support for our officers and the difficult public service they perform every day. When the answers come, we will be open, transparent, and forthcoming. We will remain in continuous communication with the family. For now, I hope the citizens of Savannah will join me in remaining calm and patient as authorities gather the facts." And that concludes the news release just issued from the mayor's office from Mayor Edna Jackson. Meantime, WJCL's Brandon Lavorgna was one of the first reporters on the scene today when that shooting drew a big crowd.
That's right. He joins us now live in the studio with an update. Brandon?
You know, it was just as Mayor Edna Jackson just said, it was very concerning and very emotional for these residents who were in the street where 29-year-old Charles Smith was just killed about 7 hours ago now. Police were arresting Smith on outstanding warrants. According to the GBI's release, Metro police officers handcuffed Smith's hands behind his back, then placed him in a patrol car. Smith was able to move his hands to the front of his body and kick out the window of the car. According to the GBI, Smith then attempted to exit the car. Officers saw Smith with a firearm. This resulted in Smith being shot and killed on the scene. GBI investigators found the firearm under Smith's body at the scene. Julian Miller with the Metro Police Department asked for the public's cooperation during this investigation.
I wouldn't classify as an angry crowd. There's been some anger, there would be, but I've seen it a lot worse than this. What I see is a bunch of concerned people.
Then be turned over to the Eastern Judicial Circuit District Attorney's Office. An autopsy is being done on Smith's body tomorrow at the GBI Crime Lab. And guys, we're going to continue following this. Hopefully we'll have some more answers tomorrow once the coroner goes through that autopsy.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely, Nick.
Thanks.
All right, we want to give you a better idea of exactly where this officer-involved shooting took place. Take a look at the map. The scene is near Augusta Avenue and Cumming Street in Savannah. It is cleared, but there are still crowds there, as you saw in Ashley Lincoln's live report. So be aware if you're driving through that area.
And WJCL also working for you to see if it's an area where crime is common.
Take a look at Savannah Chatham's Metro Police crime map. We zeroed into recent crime in the downtown area near Augusta Avenue so far this month. There appears to be a few burglaries, thefts, and one aggravated assault in the past few weeks. You can check out the full crime map for yourself by visiting WJCL.com and click on the web links tab. Today's incident comes on the heels of a man shooting at officers just yesterday. Metro Police, they tell us a man opened fire on officers in the middle of a neighborhood in broad daylight. It happened at 36 in Ogeechee Wednesday afternoon. Officers say the man stole a car, crashed into a police cruiser, and then opened fire. For more images and videos from this scene, including the very latest information on the officer-involved shooting, visit WJCL.com. We will be updating you throughout the evening.